Good morning, I'm Daryl Ponton. Thank you for joining me today. Today I got to work on a fence for my friend Josh for his ponies. So I'm going to work my way down there and we'll get started. These animals all come from a rescue, the two ponies and the two goats. There's one in there. And I think the other one's over there, feed trough, kind of relaxing in the sun. Yeah, I believe he got these buildings from Amish people that made them. He got this one in a chicken coop. Probably 20
nice
feet
buildings.
At least. 20 by 15 or something like that. It's real well put together. Horses will be happy to get out in a bigger pasture. They're a little skittish and they're a little afraid of everything, but once they get out there and get some new grazing ground, they'll be happy. The fencing we put up last year, it's probably about 300 or 350 feet of chain link fence. We used lumber to go in between so they can't push their way through. First thing I'm going to do is attach a 2x4 to the end of the building and then run a string line to the corner post so we can make sure that the posts are in line. Set this corner post so we can get a straight line going there, and then I'm going to level out the post the rest of the way through. I got my post set on the east side of the building. I'm going to start running the horizontal boards for the bottom of the fence. Wind out here is whipping around pretty good, but we're going to keep at it to see what we can get done. Now that I got this bottom horizontal row on, I got to put one in the middle and one at the top. It's going to be 6-foot fence, so we're going to get ready to get working on that. A couple years ago, we put up a stockade fence around Josh's yard, and I did mine about 10 or 15 years ago. I probably put up about 4,000 or 5,000 feet of fence, so I got a little practice at it. It's not perfect, but it's a job that you got to do. So at that, you put the boards up on this. Sometimes working on this stuff by yourself can be a little bit challenging, but I don't give up. I just keep plugging away at it, trying to figure different angles. Sometimes you do need the third hand, but if you don't have it, what are you going to do? You got to try to figure out a way to do it. Now I gotta mark this out in the middle so I can put my final board in the center. Try to center it up about 3 feet, something like that. And then I'll be done with the section on the east side. I think we're gonna go all the way around before I start putting up the chain link. I'm really not for sure. I don't know if we have it yet or not. For 2x4s. I don't think we have enough. I got enough to finish this east side, but I'll have to probably just go back to set post. Come back to the shop. I'm gonna rip down one of these 2x6s so I can finish up that last piece on that northeast side. So I at least got it's about 60 feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and rip that up and get that last piece put on there. Then we'll have to get some more 2x4s for tomorrow. Got that last 2x4 on. I don't think I'm gonna deal with this wind much longer today. I got stuff around my house I gotta take care of. So I think at that I'm gonna call this a day. Got about 60 feet done, so that was pretty good amount of work for the little bit of time I put in. Yeah, the ponies, they'll be happy to get out there, have a little more room so they can run around. Right now, this is a smaller area, but with something to hold them for the time being. Once they get out there, they're going to be a lot happier. They could run around and kick up their hoofs a little bit. Well, I think I'm about ready to call it a day and head back to my house. So I want to tell everyone out there, if you're following along, thank you very much. And I appreciate you subscribers and you watchers. And have a good afternoon.